Hey, let's go ahead and get started with a reading. Oh, well, one just flew out. Never ending story. What is the never ending story you keep telling yourself? Listen, it's over. 37 adds to a 10. This is the end of a cycle. So, honestly, it can't hurt you anymore. So, quit telling yourself the same story over and over and over again. Okay? I think for a lot of us, we tend to lock our hearts off because we're so afraid that somebody's going to come in and hurt us the way that we've been hurt in the past. So it actually ends up keeping us from certain things in our lives. What do we got here? A leg up. All right. There are people here, if I go through this, nobody's going to be there for me. That's not true. Come to the edge. Okay. Time to take a leap of faith. Bottom of the deck, we've got community. So there are people out there that do want to help you. They do want to see you succeed. I feel like, there are people all around us that are just waiting for us to say, I need help, or I need advice, or, whatever it is that you need. It's so important that you put yourself out there for the help that you are yearning for. Stop telling yourself, oh, nobody will ever help me. Nobody's here. I've always had to do it on my own. Judgment. Okay. So is there a judgment call that needs to be made? Maybe you've been doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. And it's time for a judgment call. We've got the Emperor. So 2 major arcanas here. What else do we got here, Spirit? What else do we got here, Spirit? Please show me what else we got going on. What do we got? We got the 7 of Swords. Okay. What do we got? The Ace of Pentacles. Keep going. The Queen of Cups. The Hanged Man. And 3 more, Spirit. I'm telling you, I think it's time for you to take back your power. Quit it with this, lying to yourself, thinking that everybody's always out to hurt you. We've got the Sun here, which is happiness and success. And then what do we got? We've got the Chariot, another major arcana. We got the Page of Swords and the 5 of Swords. Okay. And then what do we got? Bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. All right. Really important that you get out of your head, because you're manifesting whatever it is that you think, right? So if you're thinking that nobody's going to help you, then you're going to manifest nobody helping you. At the end of the day, we are all the magician of our lives. So we have all the tools to create the life of our dreams. But a lot of the time we kind of, we've been taught that, we're suppressed, or we've been taught that, things won't get better, because that's what we know to be true, which this reading is saying otherwise. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. Actually 6 with the Magician as the overall energy. 6 major arcanas out of 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 cards. So these major arcanas hold the most weight. I feel like what it's being asked for you is, stop allowing other people or your thoughts to take power over you, okay? Center of the reading, we have this Queen of Cups. And I feel like the Queen of Cups here is somebody who can, who's in a place of authority. She's in a place of receptivity. She's very kind and loving. And this could be you, all right? Maybe you're the one that's in the center of the reading. I feel like, maybe you've had some sneaky things happen. I think for a lot of you, what you're doing is you're strategizing, because the Emperor is all about strategy. And the 7 of Swords isn't always a negative card. But I will say be careful too, because if you're doing anything sneaky, you're going to get caught. All right. Or if somebody around you is doing something sneaky, they're going to get caught. That's for sure. Maybe this is a person in your life. Maybe this Emperor is a person where you've given them a lot of love and they've taken advantage of you. I'm also getting somebody here that's involved with somebody who might be even married. Okay, I am getting that here too. So be mindful of that, because I feel like, if that gets out, it's going to spread like wildfire in your community. That's what I'm getting. Maybe this person has told you, that they're going to divorce their partner and you're still waiting on that, so that the two of you guys could live your happily ever after. I'm getting victory. I keep getting victory with this Chariot right next to the sun. Maybe for some of you, you've walked away from some type of, fights and arguments and, whatnot. I just heard somebody here is doing research. What are you doing research on? But I feel like whatever research you're doing, whatever it is that you're trying to see from a different perspective, and maybe that's what it is. You're trying to think outside the box. Let's keep going. Let's see. There is an offer here, though. It's an opportunity. Okay. What do we got? We've got confidence is your key to success. We got be bold and make the first move. And we've got work through your fears. Okay. So there's that never-ending story and leg up and come to the edge. What do we got at the bottom of the deck? A new romantic cycle begins. Okay. I'm almost getting here that, someone is afraid of leaving what they've known because of, they're afraid of conflict. They're afraid of fights and arguments. They're afraid of what it might do. It's almost like sometimes we're afraid of our own happiness. We're afraid of being happy because, again, maybe we haven't been happy for a really long time. And this is giving you an opportunity of falling in love again, falling in love with life again. Sometimes we worry about what people in our immediate surroundings might think about what it is that we're doing. But at the end of the day, who gives a shit? We're all here to create our own happiness, whatever that may be. As long as you're not hurting other people, that's all that matters. I think for a lot of you, it's almost self-sacrificing. When we have this hanged man here, this is about self-sacrifice. I'm also getting someone here getting a new car. Okay, you could be getting a new car. New vehicle. I just heard a new motorhome. Are you traveling? Are you going somewhere? For some of you, you want to get out of the cold. You want to go where there's somewhere warm. I'm definitely getting where it's freezing here, but then the sun is shining. I'm also getting something here about spring and summer. So maybe that's kind of what you're waiting on. There's something here that's going to be shifting around spring. Maybe around April through August is what I'm getting. April through August. Because the Emperor here rules Aries. And we've got the Sun here, which is Leo. And we have the Chariot here, which is Cancer. But we have this Pisces energy here too. So you needing to let something go. Being willing to take a leap of faith. I'm definitely getting creation, you're creating something. Be mindful because we're in this new moon energy too. With the new moon energy, we're manifesting right now. And we got the Lovers right underneath that. So this is about choices and decisions, making the right choice. If you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to keep getting what you've always got. So it's time for you to make a different decision if you want to manifest something new. And I feel like it has to be, especially if you're wanting a relationship, if you're in a relationship with somebody who just makes you feel yucky, then maybe it's time for you to say, you know, I choose to love myself more. I'm willing to make the sacrifice. And when you do, it's like all of a sudden, it's like, oh my God, this dead weight has just been like lifted off of me. Also today, you guys, this is why I'm wearing red, is we do have the Chinese New Year. So it is Year of the Dragon too. And funny enough, the Emperor here is wearing red. We also have the Magician wearing red. We have the Hanged Man also wearing red leggings. We have the Angel here with the red wings. And we have the Child here wearing red, or the red ribbon around him. And then we have this kid over here who's got red boots on. So, and he's got a red hat and red shoes. So red is really important right now. It's about passion. It's about, you know, almost like lighting a fire under your ass to do something too. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This reading isn't going to be like a daily, you know what I mean? Like this is something that is, you're setting yourself up right now for a new life. For a new life. They're telling me to read the Come to the Edge, number 36. Funny enough, you got 34, 36, and 37. Okay, 34. I opened it to 34. 36. Courage. Taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting risk. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. Like step into, like, you know, when it talks about, you know, stepping into the unknown, maybe it's like walking into this new store that you never thought you'd go into, or maybe one you haven't been into in a while, and all of a sudden you meet the right people, or you meet someone that's going to help you with the next, you know, part of your journey. For some of you, this is about love. You know, this is about, you know, having the confidence and courage to step into a new relationship, you know, after fear of failure. You know, if you keep telling yourself every person is out to get you, then you're absolutely right. Every person is going to be out to get you because that's what you're manifesting. I think for a lot of you, you're afraid of conflict. You're afraid. But you know what? Here's the deal. If you're not willing to move and that's what you're supposed to be doing, then the universe is going to create conflict in order to light a fire under your ass to make you move. Whether that's getting you fired from your job or you finding out that your significant partner is cheating on you. You know, or does it take a beating? You know, sometimes for people, they've seen the red flags. They see how mean their partner is, but they'd rather take a beating than get up and leave. You know, what this reading is saying, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to fight anymore. You don't have to fight for what you want anymore. You just manifest it. That's what the Magician as the overall energy says. Like, be careful what you wish for because you might just get it. And it's funny that we've got the Magician here and we see the infinity symbol, but it looks like a number 8. And the overall energy here is 8. So we have 2 8s as the overall energies. And 8s are all about material manifestation. You know, it's what goes around comes around. As above, so below. As within, so without, right? I see victory in all areas of your life. Like I'm really getting like you holding the reins. I definitely see for some of you a home move. You could be moving, you know, from one place to another because I am getting that here. You know, in the old traditional, you know, readings, this used to be a home move where they like left in the middle of the afternoon, you know, and maybe left some things behind. And then we've got here, you know, where they're grabbing the reins. And funny enough, okay, just FYI, you know, work on your health. Okay, because I am getting the international symbol for hospital here too. So maybe for some of you, it's really important that you also are manifesting a healthier lifestyle. I feel like somebody's watching you. I feel like somebody, and not in like a creepy way either. And somebody might want to sneak back into your life too. You could end up having somebody from the past sneak back in. Like, hey, how's it going? And maybe this person you've had conflict with in the past, but it's almost like I'm almost getting like this. For some of you, these people have changed or are going to tell you that they've changed. You know, I think use your discernment. Every one of you is going to be something different. But I think you got your eye on the prize. And I think that, you know, if you're wanting to manifest new love, you know, just go about your daily activities. That's what I'm getting. Like, if this has to do with your love life, you know, you don't really have to do anything. You don't really have to, you know, go out of your way and get all dressed up and be all fancy and, you know, go to the bar or whatever. Just go about your normal everyday life. Like, you know, go into the store that you've never been into before, you know, and just kind of like, you know, go where you're led. And when you're going where you're led, that's when fate kicks in, is because you're not paying attention. A lot of the time it's when my clients say, oh, I don't want love anymore, that all of a sudden their knight in shining armor comes running in to retrieve them. And they're like, oh, wait, I wasn't expecting this. And it's like, yeah, because you were sitting around telling the universe that you didn't want love. And then the universe is like, checkmate. And that can bring some mental conflict, because I am seeing mental conflict here. I think you need to work on getting your head and your heart in alignment. But I do see people wanting to sneak back in. Definitely seeing people sneaking back in. Maybe somebody you haven't seen in a very long time. Like I said, I do see money looking pretty good for some of you, you know. Obviously, that's not going to be for everybody because somebody else say peace, but my money is gone to shit right now. Like, I'm waiting on my business to pick up. Well, if you're an entrepreneur right now, business should start picking up now that Jupiter is out of retrograde. So, and as soon as Jupiter conjuncts Uranus coming up in April, you should see a major fluctuation when it comes to our finances. So what's bad, you know, what's been down will go up, because I'm almost seeing like the wheels turning. So, you know, what is down must come up and what is up must come down. So it's like the cycle, right? You know, work through your fears of not having enough. I am getting somebody spying on somebody. And like I said, not in a creepy way. They might just be checking out your social media and checking in on you, seeing what you're doing, but they're just kind of lingering in the background. They're not really saying anything. They're just watching you. But get out there, you know, get out there. Ask for help if you need help. Go out, enjoy yourself, go live your life, and be careful what you wish for, because with the Magician as the overall energy, you are a major benefactor in everything that goes on in your life. So make sure that whatever it is that you're saying is matching what you want. I'm going to leave that here, you guys. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. You guys, I love you all so very much, and I will chat with you again soon. Take care.